Okay, let's take this call. Yes, go ahead.
Have you ever heard of Holly Parker?
Pardon?
Have you ever heard of Holly Parker?
Holly Parker?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of him or her.
Well, he didn't really like you.
That's okay. I don't. He's so insignificant to me, I don't care.
Well, would you wrestle him?
Would I wrestle him? Is it a girl?
No, it's a boy.
It's a boy? No, you wrestled the boy. And then why don't you go turn yourself into the county jail, big guy, because you're perverted. If it was a chick, it'd be okay, see?
Now, let me get this right. In the one you're in other words, a wrestler from one of the others can challenge you, and you have to wrestle him, but yet if you challenge him, he doesn't have to wrestle you.
Absolutely, absolutely correct. Doesn't seem fair. It seems like the other ones are closed and kind of categorizes, but they're doing it to themselves. Obviously, they got something to hide. They got some inferior wrestlers wrestling for them. So naturally, the promotion would like to keep their business on the upgrade, see, because they don't think that they're going to fare too well against the competition. ICW doesn't care because they know they got the greatest talent around and the greatest champion.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to ask Macho Man Savage if he's related to the miser.
Yes, I am.
Is he by any chance your father?
Yes, he is.
I thought so.
And you're right.
I remember meeting you at the demonstration at Rupp Arena.
Oh, yeah. Tell the people about that.
Yeah, right off. Hey, take it cool.
Okay, brother. Like that guy. He's got potential. I guarantee you he's part of Macho Mania. Smart.
Macho, let me ask you this, if you don't mind telling us, how old are you?
29 years old. I was born November 15th, 1952. I am a Scorpio, for all the chicks out there that want to know. Yeah, Scorpio. See, at the end of this program, she's going to want to go out with me. And after, she's been going like this the whole time, like, I don't like that guy. But what's going to happen is I'm going to grow on you, baby. You're going to love me. They don't call me the Macho Man. Dig it. Freak out!
Let's take this call. Yes, go ahead.
Is it true that Lisa Lenny can tear your head off?
Oh, man. Are you in a phone booth ready to jump into your car and drive away?
Now, before you answer that, my grandson says he can. Now, what?
Hey, Leaping Laney's a great wrestler. There's no doubt about it. There is no question about it. If I went over here and said on television, and I respect the Cable 10 studios right here because I think they're a great TV station, and said that Leaping Laney is a bad wrestler, he's a former ICW World Heavyweight Champion. And that's the man I beat on March 13th, 1979 in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Okay? He's great, but I'm better. I'm better.
You got another question?
Is he your brother?
Yes, he is.
Well, I didn't know.
Yep. You're not too enthusiastic about anything, are you?
No, not quite.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Why don't you jump off the bridge and take the final dive downtown? See, the thing is, you got to get enthusiastic about something. That guy is slow. Real slow. I don't care what he says, man. Say it with enthusiasm. Do something about it. He's just walking around town. I'm glad he put the quarter in the right slot to give us a call, aren't you? That's okay. Yeah. Keep on digging.
Oh, we got another call here. Yes, go ahead.
Would you be scared to wrestle the Sheik?
The Sheik.
I'm not scared to wrestle anybody, but if I go in against the Sheik, it's going to be a reason. I'm not going to go out there just to wrestle the man for his reputation, because mine is bigger than his. He would have to wrestle me for mine. He's the United States Heavyweight Champion. And the last time that I looked on the globe, the United States is smaller than the world. So guaranteed that I am going to wrestle him only if he starts beating all the talent around and he starts putting the victories together. The fans demand it, George Weingroff demands it, and I'll put up my World Heavyweight Championship belt then. If I see him walking down the street, I'm not going to run and dive on a wild man like that. No. I'm a world heavyweight champion. I'm an athlete. I'm doing my wrestling in the ring, hopefully. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks for calling. Something that was brought, your whole family wrestles then. Do you have anybody else, your father and your
No, that's
brother?
it. That's it. Go ahead. They said they
You
got
got
a call.
another call? Yes, go ahead.
Can Ronnie Garvin beat you up?
Can who?
Ronnie Garvin beat you up?
It's a man called Ronnie Garvin. He's known as the one-man gang, and he admires me very much. He really admires me. He does. Because he's afraid of me physically. Ronnie Garvin, you're afraid of me physically. I know it.
Thanks.
And my people know it too, you know? I'm bad for his reputation. I'm very bad for his reputation. He's gonna be potentially one of the greatest employees at a quick stop store, because he's gonna have to get a job washing dishes or something, because professional wrestling is not for Ronnie Garvin. No, it's not.
We're getting all kinds of calls here. Yes, go ahead.
Macho Man Bar, what happened to Brenda Britton?
Brenda Britton, a situation, that was a valet that I was walking down the aisle with, and she was taking my robe and bringing it back. And she's a very beautiful woman, and she's a dancer at the Comer's Lounge in Lexington, Kentucky, and she dances, and she's a great dancer. I'm on an ego trip, man. I don't need nobody even stealing a portion of the spotlight from me, because I'm going to be the legend. Brenda's going to do whatever Brenda wants to do, and I'm going to go on and do my thing to be the legend of all time. Myself.
Yes, go ahead.
That's Randy.
Yeah. No, it's Elvis Presley.
Molly Parker and I want some of you.
All right, man. You want to talk to Jim. That's
No, keep me out of it. I don't want anybody.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Do your thing. Don't choke.
He must have hung up.
I got nervous.
Who is it, Holly Parker or something like that? Parker or? Do you know of any such person?
No.
Well, we got another call, huh? Yes, go ahead.
No, Bobby.
Okay, how much of wrestling is fake?
How much is, well, that's a good question. I want to know this one myself.
0.
None at all?
Nothing.
Now, you mean to tell me that these that's on the television, the tube, now, as I said, I'm not talking about live, I'm talking about on the tube, that none of that is fake whatsoever?
Let me requalify my answer to the public and to you. I can't vouch for every match. Anytime two individuals go into the ring, you don't know what's going on. You got two guys bowling for the finals. And if one guy somehow, I don't know how, decides that he wants to throw the bowling game and make less money than the other guy and have him beat him and have that guy go on to fame and fortune, well, that was a pretty good con job that guy did on the other guy. Okay, that can happen. You know, I'm not vouching for every match, but I'm saying professional wrestling, super athletes, training all the time for money at the top. The money is better the higher up the card you go. There's very little reason in my mind why I would go on television and do anything to make me look ridiculous. Now, or in the studio of the ICW Wrestling Studios at WTVQ and Channel 36 in Lexington, there's no reason for me to do that. I can't think of one. If you can give me one now. Yeah.
You got another question?
No, thank you.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, I know you're, well, let's see if we got another call here. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Hello. I'd like to know what Macho Man does with all of his bruises.
What does he do with all of his bruises?
I mean, wrestling is such an athletic sport. I'd like to know where all the bruises go.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, just hang on there, and let's just say, for example, that I've seen them, you know, where somebody is laying down on the mat, and then all of a sudden you'll see an arm where you jump up and maybe hit an arm right down on his chest or throat or something. Now this got to make a bruise.
Yes, it does.
And it's got to hurt.
It sure does. Makes a bruise and it hurts. Yes,
Now
it
what
does.
happens to all these bruises?
You wear them.
Huh?
You wear them. There's nothing you can do. You can take vitamin C to help get rid of them. If that's what you mean. The bruises that maybe she gets from tying herself up to different furniture in the room in which she sleeps can be cured with vitamin C. Those are not the same kind of bruises. Those are whip marks. We don't get whip marks. What we do is guaranteed personified. If I touch you and squeeze you real hard, you will bruise and redden right away. But if you do it to me, my skin is tight. You know, tight, lady? My skin is real tight, and it's not gonna bruise like this woman on the phone or like yourself, because I'm in shape. And you're right, I am a great athlete. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Macho. I tell you, I get stocked up on my vitamin C, and you can bruise me any day.
You don't need no vitamin E, lady. I know that. I know you don't need no vitamin E.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, you can settle down. She didn't leave her name anyway. We have another one here.
I still got something going with the girl in the room. She's gonna like me.
Yes, go ahead. Pardon? Well, I have no idea. Who is it?
This is that Holly again.
Huh?
This is that Holly you call chicken again.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh boy, you got me.
What do you mean, who?
What are you gonna do? Hang up?
Somebody told me you called me a chicken. And if you think so, come on out, phone off.
Hey, I'm over here. Here's the situation. I am over here at Cable 10 Studios, an extra added attraction for you geek. You can come on down here and feel the pain.
You can come up there and feel the pain if you ain't too scared, bud. Rose.
Why would I be scared of somebody who weighs 97 pounds and is wearing a dress?
But I got your dress and your 97 band too. Got a 4-pound baloney if you want it.
Okay.
4 pounds is all, huh?
I think what the Macho Man's trying to say is come on down and he'll introduce yourself to it.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a Randy Savage hangover you won't believe. It's more potent than a Harvey wall banger. Hey, guaranteed. I might put a little extra effort into it.
I think I caught where you said that Leaping Lanny, you beat him, and you made the statement that he was your brother.
Yes.
Of course, I realize you both was fighting for a championship or wrestling. I don't like that word fighting, wrestling. How did you feel about this brother against brother?
It was pretty strong. It was pretty strong. I'll tell you what it came about was not a great thing that happened. It just that happened that in 1978, May 10th, Lanny went against Joe Bannock, the current ICW World Heavyweight Champion at the time, and beat him. Okay, and then that was in '78. Well, in '75, I got out of baseball, and man, I was working out hard for no other reason than to challenge Joe Bannock for the ICW World Heavyweight Championship. You know, why not? I want to be the best at anything that I do. Anything. Okay. So I'm in the midst of my training, and now I'm ready. And Lanny beats Joe Bannock. Well, what do? You know, the next time around when life happens, I come back and I do the thing. Challenge Leaping Lanny. March 13, 1979, a lot of emotion, but he tried his hardest. I did my hardest. I came out with the belt. That's why the date, March 13, 1979, means everything to me. It's history now. Beat him.